Hey guys, Pete Gluzak, Bass U TV. I'm back here talking about current. We're looking at some heavy current scenarios right here, and I want to talk to you about how current affects something like this, something like a set of pilings, or something that's getting blasted by the current like this is right here, and how the fish are potentially going to set up, and where I'm going to throw, how I'm going to target trying to catch fish off of something like this. But the first thing I want to make an observation is the current's coming right at me, okay? It's coming right into my face, and it's hitting the upstream side. This is the opposite side of this piling cluster. Now, on the side that's facing me is the eddy. It's the calm water. It's protected. And you can look over there in the particles and you can see they're not even moving. But the current, the particles on the outside of the pilings are ripping by, and I'm having to stay on my trolling motor just to stay in this position, to stay close, because I'm out here in the heavy current. And a lot of what you hear about is targeting the eddy as a place to catch fish, and there certainly is an opportunity to catch fish in the eddy, in this calm water behind the piling. And in order to accomplish that, I have a crankbait I'm using right now, a square bill, and I'm going to cast upstream to the side, and I'm going to sweep this right through that calm water of the eddy. Or I'm going to pitch a jig or a shaky head or some type of presentation, let it fall right down there. Great place to catch a fish. But I'm going to tell you the place that I really prefer to fish, because I catch more fish there and I catch bigger fish there, is the side of this piling cluster that's in the current face, whatever it is, concrete pile, a dock, you know, whatever, a point, the upstream side in the current face, where the current is hitting that piling. Current's coming into it, boom, hitting it right there. That's where I think the predators and the big ones often are. That's where I catch them. And how I'm going to access that is I'm going to cast upstream from the piling, and I'm going to bring this crankbait down right with the current until it hits those pilings or comes right through that current seam. Because as the current hits the face of those pilings, it splits two ways, okay? It goes one side and the other, and it creates, right up there in the face of the current are these little tiny eddy pockets that the dominant predators tend to position themselves. The way I think about it is, if I'm the biggest, strongest, toughest guy, I'm not going to be standing at the end of the line back here in the eddy. I'm going to be at the front of the line, up there at the current face, where the bait's likely to come through first, so that I can dart out and catch that food. So the biggest, most aggressive fish I always find way up here at the front of the system in the current face. So don't neglect the current face. Get your baits up and around those, you know, where the current's actually impacting the cover. Then I fish the seams, and then I come back and fish the eddies. All that can be good places to catch a fish. When we talk about current, the seasonal patterns are critical because in the cold water seasons and the spawn, the fish are not going to be in the current. So we're not going to come out here in the middle of winter. We're not going to come out here during the spawn and expect to catch fish off of this type of habitat. This type of habitat is going to excel in the post-spawn, in the summertime. That's when the fish get in the current. If you have a river system that has a lot of current in it, you're going to be fishing backwaters during the spawn in the winter, low flow, deeper, steeper rocky areas in the winter. You're going to be fishing areas that warm up and are low flow for the spawn. And as soon as that spawn's over, those fish just get right out into the current. And why do they get out into the current? Because
Welcome to Bass University TV, an online video training course where you'll learn champion bass fishing techniques from pro anglers Pete Gluzak, Mike Iaconelli, and their talented special guests. From on the water to in the classroom, you'll learn sound techniques and strong fundamental bass fishing skills. Watch hours of video content on multiple topics at your own pace for a low monthly fee. Cancel at any time. Information is power in the sport of fishing, so learn from the very best. Subscribe to Bass University TV today.